Hello friends, myself Sanjay Bhatia, astrologer, and I'm here with a weekly review of commodities. This episode is for commodities where we are going to discuss about essential commodities, and from this today's episode we have taken one more commodity added up. So 6 commodities we are going to discuss how the prices have fared up at the COMEX, what we have given the guidance, and how the trade is going to be for the coming week, or means first week of August. So let's start about today's episode. And when we are going to start with some positive news about gold. After 4 months of decline, means March, April, May, and June, July month had given a positive close for gold, a 4 month red closing, and this month rather, had given a positive close, 0.85, just 0.85% a positive close. So it is just, the dawn has come, the sunrise is about to begin. That is, I can sum it up. And the gold, the closing price is 4,042.67. Although weekly loss is there, 0.26%, flat to negative, we call it. And whereas MTD is flat to positive. So this is a bullish trend. It's a signal of a bullish trend. We are going to see, big green candle in the month of August for gold. Now, when we move to second commodity, that is silver. Silver had closed on 57.65. The pain is there, although the pain has again come to the minimum side, and volatility had reduced. Weekly loss is 0.92%, whereas MTD loss is 1.61%. So weekly loss is again minimal, and MTD is again on the in a control downside. So overall, what we see, silver can also break out maybe from this month only. In the second half of the month of August, we are going to see some big movement in silver. But for the time being, this is the figures, and we are going to discuss about next 5 days trade in this episode. Copper continuous upside. Last closing price was 6.47, upside 1.70% for the week, and MTD is 3.38%. So copper is doing good. Overall, 3.38% upside. Last month it was little down in the month of June, but this month it is 3.38%. But overall, copper is metal of the year, and we are seeing the copper is in green for this 2026. Now today we have identified one more metal where we are seeing continuous upside. That metal is zinc. Zinc we are adding up today. The closing price, the last trading price was 3,645. Weekly positive candle 1.56%, and MTD is 2.45%. So in zinc also, this is doing well for this year, this calendar year. Copper and zinc, they had given all-time high in 2026 till now. Although gold silver had also given all-time high, but now it is a long story in the January month. And after that we have seen pain, whereas copper and zinc had given the recent all-time high in the month of July only. Crude oil we are going to discuss. Lot of volatility. Last episode we were told that in crude oil we are going to see a minimum 5% downside, and we had got 5.20% downside in crude oil. Crude oil, we are talking about WTI crude. Closing price is 84.67. And MTD is 21.83% upside. After 2 months of continuous downside, then we had seen positive trade, positive close in the month of July. In this year, this is 5th month where we have seen a positive close, because January, February, March, April, 4 months we have seen a positive close. May and June it was negative, and July again it is positive. So lot of volatility will be there in times to come, because Saturn has become retrograde. So now we are going to see a big action in crude oil for the remaining months and weeks of the year. Natural gas, again downside is there. 3.5% downside for the week. We had given a range bound trade call, so it is a range bound trade on the downside, but it is now getting attractive to buy on dips. Although the closing price is 2.78 at the moment and MTD is 12.74% downside. So it is just a question of 1 week or 2 weeks, that's it, more. And after that, or you can take a positional call of natural gas buying right now, because it is the prices are getting quite attractive, and with the new planetary shifts, we are going to see rocket upside in natural gas in months to come, especially in the winter time. So this is all about, and now we are going to discuss about the planetary positions for next week, how they are placed and what are the levels we are finding it for next week. So continue with us. We are just joining just after the break. Friends, before starting today's episode, there's a disclaimer clause which needs to be addressed to, that I am not a registered SEBI financial advisor nor registered with SEC authorities in US. So my all predictions are astrology based predictions. So this is the caution: before taking any trade in the market, you please consult your registered financial advisor, because after taking trade, either you get profit or loss. So in both the circumstances, profit will be yours, even loss will be yours. It has nothing to do with me or with my channel. So this is a disclaimer clause need to be addressed, so that you should not enter into a wrong kind of trade. Take my trade guidance as a guidance, so don't take it as a final trade. So that is it. Now we going to talk about the next week. First, the transits, how the transits are taking place, and then the impact on these metals and other commodities. First thing, we are going to start from this month or this coming week. The market will impact the Venus ruler for silver. Venus has already transited to Virgo sign on 1st of August at 9:30 AM Indian Standard Time. So this Virgo transit, it is once in a year for all planets get debilitated. So Venus has come to the debilitation position from 1st of August, and it will remain here till 2nd of September. So this month, this week rather, we are going to discuss about the week only. This transit will give a negative call to silver. So we might see some little more downside on silver part. Now, second transit which will help metals rather generally, that is Rahu has the North Node has transited to Dhanishta constellation on Sunday Indian Standard Time 12:10 AM. So this transit has already been done even for the US timings also. So Rahu North Node is in Dhanishta constellation. This is a very, very important transit. This will give tremors to world equity market, world financial market, because Rahu had come to Shadbisha constellation, its own constellation, after 18 years, and we have seen lot many countries, lot many indices had given their all-time high in this period of last 8 months. Even in commodities, we have seen all-time high into silver, we have seen all-time high into gold, we have seen all-time high into copper, and as well as now in zinc. Yes, zinc we had already included. So these commodities had given all-time high. Even crude had given big upside after 2022. So this is again for applicable for crude also. But now in Dhanishta constellation, we are going to see again record upside into metals, especially for gold, because Rahu in Dhanishta means Dhanishta. So this is the transit, whereas world equity market will see long downside, and we are going to see, we are going to discuss about in equity episode rather. Mars transit to Gemini sign going to happen tonight at 11 PM Indian Standard Time. So this transit again give a new kind of story, new kind of reading for the wars which are going on, because Mars transit to Gemini sign on Sunday for 2-3 days. It will conjunct with Mercury also over there. So Mercury is an enemy planet. Even Gemini sign is the enemy sign for Mars. So Mars will be here till 18th of September. Mercury transit to Cancer sign. Mercury will finally leave Gemini sign, and Mercury move to Cancer sign on 5th of August at 8 p.m. This will give more positiveness to metals from 5th of August onwards. Mars continue in Mrigashira constellation till 12th of August. That will help copper to go more on the upper side. Venus is in Uttara Falguni constellation, that is Sun constellation, till 11th of August. This has limited the downside in silver. Mercury continue in Purnavasu constellation till 8th of August. For quite some time it is in Purnavasu constellation, but finally after 8th of August it will move to Pushya constellation. That it will impact in the coming week. Sun is going to be in Ashlesha from 3rd of August. Ashlesha constellation ruled by Mercury, and Sun will transit on Monday 10:30 a.m. India Standard Time, and I think 11:30 p.m. for the US time. This is positive for gold. Now Mars fourth aspect on Venus. Once the transit will take place of Mars, this is going to happen tonight. Mars fourth aspect will be on Venus, and ninth aspect on Rahu, the north node. Whereas north node Rahu fifth aspect will be on Mars, and Saturn seventh aspect on Venus. So Venus will be getting a downside energy from Saturn, and positive energy from Mars fourth aspect. So this will give a mix and match kind of things in silver. Lot of volatility will be there, and the whole week Moon will conjunct with Saturn for Monday and Tuesday, 2 days. It will be in Pisces sign 4th of August till 4th of August 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and 11 a.m. US time. So we are going to see a negative movement for bullions for Monday and Tuesday Indian time, whereas for Tuesday till afternoon time for US over there. Then we are going to see some kind of consolidation, light upside, not very high upside, but yes, a range bound trade will be there on Wednesday after 2 days of decline. Wednesday it will be a bullish day. Late evening for the US markets, they are going to end up the day with a bullish note. Then when the market end up and market open for Indian in MCX, it will be on the higher side. Market will be on the higher side. So Wednesday is overall a bullish day for Indian market and as well as for COMEX. When we are going into Thursday now. Thursday moon will still be in Aries sign, but the transit will be like, it will be bullish trend but with consolidation. So it will be a range bound trend but on the higher side, upper side. Finally on the Friday, the last day of the week, market will be bullish. Because moon will come to in the exaltation position. Moon will come to Taurus sign, and although in the third aspect of Saturn, but here Saturn, this time Saturn is retro, so it will not give negative impact to moon. So market will be on the positive front on Friday. We believe that market should close on a greener note. For all commodities, we are going to see gold, we are definitely going to see a positive upside. Silver, yes, we might see more downside in this week. Silver, we are for gold, we are going to see a range of 4,000 to 4,300 for the whole week. If it closed on 4,215 plus, then gold will come to in the bullish front. although we had given this thumbnail that outbreak or the upside or the breakout can come anytime. Now the time has come. It can come from this week or next week. That's it. Not because for last 2-3 weeks we are seeing it's a range bound trade. Even for the whole month or for the month of July, we have seen gold has it was a range bound trade. 4,202 was the upside and the downside was 3,944. So gold is in a limited range, and the range has broken out because we have taken a green candle for this week, this month rather. So we are quite hopeful for gold to get breakout this week or next week. That's it. Silver, we are going to see some more downside. We have taken a level of 52 to 61. 61 is a big resistance, but we are seeing 10 to 20% chances that silver will break 54% also. If it breaks, then it can go to 52 also. Though that is for the silver part. Whereas for copper, we are seeing continuous upside for this week also. The trading range will be 6.30 to 6.60. So we are seeing copper is consistently going upside. This week also copper will do better. Crude oil, we are seeing a lot of volatility in this week. It will increase from the last week, the week gone by, where we had given a call of 500 point downside, and the downside is there. But this week we are giving a call of upside. Crude oil will give an upside, and the range will be $78. WTI crude we're talking about $78 to $90. So $90 WTI crude can go. If $90 hit, then where the chances are 87, 88, it is after 87, 88, it might the profit booking can come, but on the higher side we're taken $90. So natural gas, we are seeing 2.70 to 2.95. This is the trading range we are going to see for the coming week. So this is all about all the commodities we have discussed. So overall, gold we are finding range bound trade, but breakout can come anytime. Silver we are going to see some more pain. Copper steady upside, and crude oil lot of volatility with more upside. Natural gas again this week range bound trade with some negative bias. So this is the guidance for all the 5 commodities. Whereas for the zinc, our call is buy on dips. So zinc can do better. It will do better from the next week also, because when Mercury will transit, zinc is being ruled by Mercury. So next week we might see more upside in zinc. So it is a positional buy. You should take your trade calls with the help of your registered financial advisor. So this is all about for this episode. I hope you like the content and you are finding our guidance in tune to the market reactions, the market trades. If you find our guidance is useful, kindly recommend our channel to your friends and relatives. So this is all about. Now I'll give rest to my voice. Thank you very much. Good day.